Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tyron'e Southern's Cooking back at you with another video. Alright, today we're gonna be doing a little chicken and dumpling. That's what we're gonna be cooking today. And before I get started, yes, I want to say please don't subscribe to the other channel, the one that got 21 or 22 subscribers to it. I see people still subscribing to that channel. That channel is obsolete. And I wish you wouldn't subscribe to it. Subscribe to the other one that has the most subscribers. And another thing, I've been getting some comments saying about me being professional. They like you. Well, you like that I'm myself. Yes, of course I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be Tyron'e. Ain't gonna be nobody different. And I'm not a professional cook. I'm just a cook. I cook in my kitchen. And that's all I do. I'm not pretending to be anyone else but me. The way I talk is the way I talk. And that's just the way this channel is. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started with what we're gonna be doing here. We got some chicken thighs. And I got some that I left the skin on. And some that I took the skin off. I'm gonna wash my hands first right quick. Yeah, some I left the skin on and some I took the skin off. So I'm going to go ahead and put the chicken in. I already got the pot steaming with water. Go ahead and put this chicken in. And when the chicken get cooked and get tender, we're going to take the chicken out and we're going to separate the meat. Tear the meat up a little bit. Let me wash my hands again since I just touched that chicken. And now what we're gonna put in our broth, we're gonna use one pike of ranch season here. I love this stuff right here, especially when I put it in meats. Different type. It don't matter what type of meat you put it in. It makes the meat so flavorful. Oh man, good Lord have mercy. So I'm going to go ahead and put one whole pike of this in. Then I'm going to also add 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. I wasn't going to put no cream of mushroom soup in it. And I thought about it. I said, well, why not? It'll bring a lot more flavor. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. 2 tablespoons of this chicken bouillon. Then I'm going to add some onion powder as well. Hold on, take the top off right here. Put about a tablespoon of that in there. And then I got 2 whole onions that I cut up. 2 whole onions that I cut up. I'm going to go ahead and put in the pot. Let that cook. Get me a bigger spoon. Hope everybody's doing fine today. Open my cream of mushroom. Not cream of mushroom, cream of chicken. I don't know why I do that. I do that quite often. Cream of chicken, 2 cans. We're going to add in here. We're going to try to get everything out of that can, out of this can. Okay, we got one more can. And this water here is going to cook down quite a bit before the chicken get done. out of there. Now, we also got a pack of vegetables that we're going to mix vegetables that we're going to also put in this pot as well. Stir this around a little bit. Also got a pack of mixed vegetables here that we're going to put in. I think I should put 2 bags in here instead of 1. I think I'm going to put 2 bags in. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm going to put 2 bags in there instead of 1 bag. And 2 bags of mixed vegetables we're putting in. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let this young cook down and get tender, and then we're coming back at you right before it get done, right before the chicken get done. Because I got my chicken dough that I got to do. So we'll be back. Stay tuned. We got it boiling pretty good right about now. It's cooked down after a while. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our chicken is got tender. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna take the chicken out and we're gonna break it up. We're gonna break it up while we're gonna continue to let this water boil. Let it boil down just a little bit more before we start putting our dumplings in. I had 5 pieces of chicken thighs. I got 1 over there already. Got another in here somewhere. Somewhere swimming in here. There you go. So we're gonna continue to let this water boil down. We're gonna go ahead and pull the meat off of these bones. And we'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get us some cornstarch. We're going to put us about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch in the cup and make us a slurry for our water to thicken up. Then we're going to go over here, we're going to do our dumplings. We're going to cut up our dumplings. And I'm not using biscuits. I'm not making no homemade dumplings. I'm using pie crust. That's what I'm using for my dumplings. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. So we let this sun cook down. So let this sun cook down a little bit. Thicken up a little bit. I might have to put a little more in there. We'll see. I'll turn the stove down a little bit. Stay tuned. This is the pie crust I'm using right here. And I'll show you what I'm doing with it. So now what we're going to do now, we're going to sprinkle us a little flour down on our little wax paper here. Sprinkle a little flour down. Then we're going to get us one of these right here. We're going to roll it out. We're going to roll it out. And we're going to cut it into squares. That's what we're going to do. We're going to roll this out. We're going to sprinkle a little flour on that there too. You want to try to keep the flour on it because that'll help thicken up the your gravy. So we're gonna cut these out into little squares. Like that there. And we're gonna cut like that there. Just like that there. Then we're gonna also sprinkle a little flour on this little sheet pan here too. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put these right here, set them off to the side until we cut another sleeve. Put them on the sheet just like that there. Just like that there. Then once we cut up this other sleeve, we're gonna go and start putting some in our pot. I think I better cut up all of them before I start doing that. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and cut them all up. We'll be back when we get through cutting up these right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to put our dumplings in now. Now that it's boiling, the water boiling, I had to put another tablespoon of starch and water in here. But where you see it's boiling yet, in the center there, that's where you want to drop your dumplings yet. You want to go ahead and drop them in. You don't want them to drop them on each other. Drop one by one. Just drop them one by one. That's all you do. Drop them one by one. As we go along, what we doing. And we ain't gonna stir it. We gonna like push the dumplings. Push it more out the way, not stir it up. Keep dropping them in there. And you don't want to drop them on top of each other, because then you'll have then they'll all stick, then you'll have a big mess. Be back with you when I get most of all of them in. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're letting it cook down. We're going to go ahead and put our meat in. Got a thick gravy here. Let it cook down for a little while. You got to let it cook down. Make sure all that flour taste ain't on the dumplings. Let it cook. You can go ahead and when it come up the way it is now, you can stir it now. So you don't want nothing to stick at the bottom. So I'm gonna let this cook a little while longer. We'll be back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we got it. So you have to let this cook for a while using that pie crust dough. And it tastes pretty good to me. Looking pretty good and tastes pretty good. If you like the channel, subscribe to the channel. Put a thumbs up. Ring the bell for you to be notified. Everybody Everybody have a wonderful day.